batteries charged, memory cards formatted. Top 10 movies of 2017. Tough one. Welcome back, guys. Kibla Ahmed out here. Hope you guys have been well. Welcome to my top 10 of 2017. Now, this is going to be a tough one because I've spent kind of all morning gathering my thoughts over the year. There's been a lot of epic moments. I got married. I went on several trips. Went to South Africa, face to face with a lion. No, well, not that close, but close enough. And it was like, I had so many epic moments that happened in my life. And you know, picking out movies is very hard, and like I'm a movie nerd. I love movies. Movies are my thing. It just takes me out of the zone. And there are some great movies that have come out this year. There've been some okay movies this year, and there've been some movies I don't even know why they made them. But I maybe do a top 10 worst movies of the year. But we're gonna like go from there. But I just wanted to do a couple of honorable mentions because I felt like there were some movies that came out this year that didn't get the right traction. And I've written a list down quickly. Sorry guys, if I'm looking down, I'm reading off my list because you can't remember everything at once. So my honorable mentions for the movies that came out this year: Hacksaw Ridge. What a great movie. It came out end of 2016 because of Oscar season, and came out early, I think it was January or February in the UK. Absolutely awesome movie. Andrew Garfield plays it's such a memorable movie because of the strength and the passion he plays in that character. The guy really meant to do something, and he stuck by his word. Mel Gibson directed a great movie. And then we've got T2 back in the cinemas, James Cameron Terminator 2 with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which was absolutely amazing. It was restored, digitally restored, colours pumped up. It was a great experience to see Terminator 2 back in cinema again. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Volume 2. Great soundtrack, great to see all the characters put together again. The Marvel Universe is expanding massively, and that's one of my mentions that I had to put in there. Spider-Man. It was good to see a story, and not even an origin story. It was good to see Spider-Man in action, learning more about his powers, and it was nice to see, again, the Marvel Universe expand even more. Another one was Thor Ragnarok. Now, they've taken it a different approach completely. I've never enjoyed I didn't really enjoy the last two. I've watched them because they're part of the Marvel Universe, but this one took a different approach to it, and I felt like they've done great. It was a great comedy, it was great fun, and visuals were absolutely stunning. The next one was The Dark Tower, so Stephen King's adaptation from a book, graphic novel called The Dark Tower. The movie got a lot of slack for this, and I don't know why. I thought it was great. It was a good action movie. I felt like they played on parts really well, and there's parts that they didn't play really well because we wanted to know more. And I felt like they were going to go ongoing with this because it's a massive graphic novel set. So I think Idris Elba was absolutely awesome. Matthew McConaughey, if I said that right. All right. Was really good in this movie. I just felt like it was a good, entertaining movie, but, you know, people always take it to the next extent. Alright, I'm not going to stay too long on this. So, guys, the next one was Justice League. This movie got all sorts of shit, but I had fun with it. I had my own thoughts about it as well. But watching it again recently just made me feel like, you know what? They had to tone it down a little bit, I suppose, but I still feel like they should have went with the theme that they already started with. And Superman looked great. It was good to see him back in the scene and bringing back some old memories as well. Star Wars: The Last Jedi, mixed emotions again I had with that, but it is a good film. And Blade Runner 2049. Now, this complements the original. So it was a good movie. It only had a slight pace issue. But other than that, really good soundtrack, really good movie. Again, watched it twice to kind of take it all in. And the last movie I saw recently in cinema was Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, starring Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart, Jack Black. Absolutely brilliant. It was a good, fun movie, guys. What can I say? Like, I really went in there, with no expectations. And it cracked me up the whole way through. So I got to say, if you guys get the chance, go catch Jumanji. Alright guys, I'm going to get down to my top 10 favourite movies of 2017. Guys, it was an epic year, I'm telling you. And I've already said, like, there were some great movies. And, like, this was a tough list to make. So here we go. So my number 10 was Netflix Bright, starring Will Smith and Joel Edgerton, and directed by David Ayer. This movie surprised the shit out of me and my brother when we watched it. Now, again, another movie that's been getting a lot of slack recently. What can I say? It was a good film. It had me on the edge of my seat. It really was straightforward. You don't need no explanations. You don't need no backstories. Straight, full-on buddy cop movie with a fairy tale twist to it. Guys, absolutely awesome. If you get the chance, check out Bright. The next one was Free Fire. Came out, I think, again mid-year, starring Brie can't even say the name. Sorry. Arnie Hammer's in it, and it's a great comedy. You got these two guys. Cillian Murphy's in it as well. Two groups gonna do a gun exchange sale, and it goes tits up, and everything goes crazy. And it's a great comedy, great action as well. It's one to catch, guys. It was one of my favourite movies this year. A mixture of comedy and action. Really, Brie Larson? I think I got that right. But Free Fire, guys, make sure you check that out if you didn't get the chance this year. Guys, there's a lot of movies I didn't get to see this year. I still haven't seen Fences. And that's one thing that I need to see. Denzel Washington's Fences. So I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up, guys. My number 8 is Lego Batman. Now, this movie was just pure fun, and I think what the Lego franchise have done now, like, their movies are spot on, and it has an underlining message in it, which was really, really touching, and really, it was just a good fun movie, guys. I love it to bits. I can watch it 1,000 times. It's one of those movies where visually it looks stunning. Alright guys, number 7, Wonder. This was an adaptation of a book that came out last year, starring Julia Roberts, Jacob Tremblay, hopefully I said that right, and Owen Wilson. Now, this is a heartwarming movie. I got to see this with my wife, and we absolutely loved it. I mean, the humor's really good, the family dynamics is very good, and the different perspectives of the stories that are told as well. So guys, again, Wonder, what a great movie. Going on to my number 6, guys, Wonder Woman. DC Extended Universe have been trying so hard, and now I've got to say, Man of Steel is one of my favourite films, but Wonder Woman comes before that now, because it's such a I think Patty Jenkins, who directed it, really emphasised on the character itself, and Gal Gadot has absolutely smashed the role as Wonder Woman. I think it's a well put together story. I think there are some scenes in there that are so epic, like just out of body experience, I got to say. It was absolutely brilliant. Number 5, Stephen King's It. This was an interesting movie. Sometimes advertising can take things a bit differently. I think that the movie still has its elements of scariness, but like jump scenes. But it's more of a comedy, not a comedy, how can I say that? Comedy thriller. Thriller? I think it just has this scary element to it, but it was a good, enjoyable movie. I mean, I sat there still holding the side of the seats in the cinema. I thought it was great. It was a good movie, good laugh. It's good to see. It was like a mixture of Goonies and Stranger Things, I suppose. I wish I could have put that in my top 10 list as well, because Stranger Things was absolutely awesome. But yeah, there you go. It. Number 4, Baby Driver. Oh my god, this movie was absolutely awesome. Edgar Wright. This guy is the most talented writer and director. This guy knows how to make movies. Every movie I've seen of his is absolutely great. If you want a mixture of visuals, acting, dialogue, and music, watch it. You have to watch it. Alright, my top 3 now. Oh my god. This was tough. That would took me almost an hour to kind of figure it out completely. Alright guys, this movie came out actually at the end of 2016, but the UK didn't get it till 2017 in February. and because of the Oscars and all the drama that went on at that time of the year. Alright guys, I really love this movie. Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, La La Land. Now this is a musical that's come out in the 2017 era. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. The story alone is touching because for me it connected. I think what movies do is if it connects with you really well, it is absolutely amazing. The director of Whiplash did this. I completely forgot his name, but the tracks are great. The visuals are stunning. It's a great story about people being in a creative field and chasing their dreams, but you have to make sacrifices along the way. But guys, if you haven't seen La La Land, one to definitely check out. Top two. This was tough, guys. This was so tough. This was neck and neck. This was. Oh, very hard. Alright guys, number 2. War of the Planet for the Planet of the Apes. Oh my god, Matt Reeves directed an absolutely amazing film. Like, I've been on this journey with Caesar, and it's one of the best trilogies out there, I'm telling you guys. If you haven't seen Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and War for the Planet of the Apes. Now this movie was absolutely brilliant. It was touching. It was like, it really had me at the edge of my seat. I think the CGI now, I think Andy Skarsgård? Yeah, Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis is absolutely amazing at what he does, and the company that he's put together with CGI and motion capture. The movie's stunning, guys. Matt Reeves really put you on a journey and really connected. There's again an underlying meaning to this movie about the way human beings are. Ruthless. It's anyway, great movie, guys. Absolutely amazing. One to definitely catch. Alright guys, here we are. My number 1 movie of this year. And I really thought something else was going to come take it over, but it didn't, because it really kind of stayed in a special part of my heart. And like, man, we've been waiting for something like this for ages, man. 20th Century Fox really could have capitalized on this character, and now that Disney have taken over, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but it's made me respect Hugh Jackman, who played this character, Logan. The movie's Logan, guys, because I never really took a like into a 6-foot Wolverine, you know. And most of the X-Men movies he was in, like, it really annoyed the shit out of me. Until Days of Future Past, I kind of gave him a bit of respect because I started to see the look of Wolverine. I saw what the original director, Bryan Singer, and everybody saw in him. Like, now, Logan, what James Mangold did was an absolutely amazing character-based story. And something outside the universe that we don't have to relate it to. A movie that touched me so much that I cried like a baby at the end of it, and I'm not even gonna lie to you about that, guys. Logan is my favorite movie of 2017. It was an absolutely touching movie. It was a nice adventure movie of, you know, 2 characters bonding, you know, father and daughter. Oh man, Patrick Stewart was absolutely awesome as well. You know, everything changes when you make an R-rated movie as well. So anyway, guys, I think I've got very excited with this and told you what I needed to say. Those were my favorite movies of this year, and a few honorable mentions as well, which I kind of think they should have came into the top 10 as well, because T2 was so fucking awesome in cinema. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Want to say a massive thank you to all you subscribers, and to you new subscribers as well, guys. And if you are new to the channel, click on that subscribe button. If you like this video, click on the like button. And if you guys got any comments, guys, drop it below. Let me know. Constructive feedback is something I always need, something I always work towards, and it means a lot, guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. This year has been fully epic, and I want to share that with you guys. It's all about that. It's doing as much as you can, pushing yourself, doing things out of your comfort zone, which will really, you know, help you as a character as well. Guys, I've got more art videos coming out before the end of the year. And I've got a few trailer reactions to put out, and a few movie reviews as well. There's a few more things I want to put out there as well. But I want to say have a happy new year. Have a great start to it, and I'll catch you guys up soon. One love. Peace.